Ooh, I guess we can like talk about how Meatloaf died yesterday or something.
Oh yeah, I don't know who he is, but sorry for Meatloaf fans.
He made good music. Have you heard like the I can do anything for love, but I won't do that?
Maybe.
Don't
I don't
fail me
really
like this
recognize it.
now.
Like I might recognize the lyrics, but I don't really
Do you
know.
recognize the part that goes, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that?
I'm not. No, actually, I'm sorry.
God damn it. Alright, I will send it to you so you can listen to it after the
Okay.
stream. It's also got a funny music video, so. Why have I been pinged 5 times?
Hello. Finn, I was the one who linked that. It's fucking gorgeous. Except,
Is it something I would want to click on?
Yes.
It's
Yeah. The Legend spoiler, but it's the cosplay of someone as one of the new Legends mods. And it's fucking amazing.
Is it like the cursed cosplayer that we've...
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's not the Raikou
yes, it
guy.
is.
But it is cursed.
This is still cursed. Name of
cursed?
This redacted is a pretty ugly mod by default. This does not help.
It looks good.
You should have dressed up as the Darien form.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a policy
Mia,
that we're not gonna
you...
like, name the leaks just in case any viewers are.
Mia, I had the funniest fucking thing happen in Gartic Fun yesterday. I'm gonna link it to you. Cheryl, did you find it funny?
Was it? Oh yeah, it was the fucking. The third one is so bad. Oh no.
Sonic is the Wright brothers.
It just goes from 0 to 100.
The other ones are inside jokes, so you guys wouldn't find them as funny, but they were also good. I just think there's something so funny about Sonic running away from a plane that crashed.
Yeah. Normally he's the reason planes crash in universe, so.
Sonic do be a menace to society.
I think you're a menace to society, Cheryl.
Alright. No, I don't want to update Steam right now.
You know what I say. I could be your angel or your devil.
1 second, Sev. I will go change the name so it doesn't say Crystal.
I can be your angle, or I can be your devil.
Your devil. A Pokemon Emblem, like, almost exists in the form of Pokemon Conquest. It's not letting me change the category, so... Alright, are we back? Alright, can you guys hear me? No. Alright, can you guys hear me?
Wait, did we die?
We already died. I forgot to turn off my VPN before the stream started, so...
Damn.
It has, like, Fire Emblem Light gameplay, I guess is the best way I would describe it. Alright, I have to make the shell. Alright. Let's get to this. There's one thing I want to try and do before we actually start the chapter. That might help us. I want to see if we have enough bonus experience for Jill to promote. Because Jill is still unpromoted, and that's probably part of the reason she sucks ass right now.
I see.
We do. Alright, this is worth it. Let's evolve our Jill to start this off. Although, maybe Jill having 12 strength at this point in the game might also be a problem.
Maybe Jill's just bad.
According to TAC, Jill is really good in this game. I'm not seeing it, but... It's not like we have many other options, though. That's the thing. Alright, maybe the promotion will help Jill. Dun 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 dun. I can't do this, it goes really long, so I'll do 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 do. 14 strength.
Dragon Master Poggy.
14 strength.
I mean, it's an improvement.
It is an improvement over 12. Now, I think it's like Jill is good, but you have to dump a lot of like your bonus XP into her at the start, and we did not do that because we dumped it into Meg. So that might have screwed our Jill early on. We could just continue to feed Jill. There. Hopefully this will help Jill not suck ass for the rest of the game. Or at least this chapter. 313 is also quite hard, but it's a turtle chapter. Anyway, how are you doing, Cheryl?
Pretty okay.
Pretty
Like I
okay?
mentioned earlier, I have to go back to campus tomorrow, which is like
Rip.
blah.
Yeah, are you going back to campus just to do like online courses in the rooms again, or?
The first week is gonna be virtual, but they're trying to make like every other week like just go back to normal, which like I'm okay with, I guess. I don't know. As long as COVID cases aren't too bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and while I was out catching Bulbasaur in real life, I have you ever like actually no, you don't play Pokemon Go, so I can't even start with a have you ever. But
Yeah, I played Go for like the first 2 weeks.
it's fair. A lot of people did that. But like, there's a certain situation where you can tell someone's nearby because of what's happening on the screen, but you don't exactly know who it is. It's usually the person who's standing awkwardly around trying to pretend they're not just standing there playing Pokemon Go. But
I see.
all right, Jill has 16 strength. Fiona has 12. Soph is 21. Zeronio is 24. Zhark is 17. Meg is 13. Valug has 11. Nolan is 15. So even with the promotion, that's not good. But it is better.
Yikes.
Cass, you have never played Pokemon Go? I actually quite enjoy
Never
it.
in your life.
I will be honest, I actually quite enjoy it. It helps me get more exercise. And also I get to find Chinese.
I feel like I'd enjoy it like if I played it after like they actually added quality of life features.
Yeah. Like, it was pretty much released as a beta, but it is no longer a beta. Yeah, anyway, I found this other guy who was playing because I stole a gym from him. And then he looked directly at me, and I looked directly at him. And then we both looked away and did not talk for a little bit.
Well, if you look each other in the eyes, you gotta battle.
This
That's
is
literally
true,
Pokemon
you do,
rules.
but Go doesn't let you battle random people. You have to be friends for a while first.
Sag.
We did eventually, like, talk, but holy fuck, it was awkward at the start. Okay, that's good. But no, that was my introduction to someone, curb stomping his gym. Maiden, please take this. You are the Commander General of the Dayan Army. It's imperative that you lead your troops from this spot. However, with this tome, you can raid out your allies from afar. Thank you. All right, Cheryl, would you like to meet the most important enemy, the most important unit on this map?
Sure, I'll meet him.
Here he is. This guy.
The Dayan Steelbow Sniper?
Yeah, this guy. He's the 313 Archer of Legend.
I see.
Now, there's like 4 gyms in my area, and I'm usually able to hold all 4 at once. So he comes in and he tries to take it, and then I take it back. Okay, where do I move? I think the play is just to put everybody behind the Grand Line for now. If I get Tyronio and Meg to the staircase, that'll be good. Oh, and Valug. Can't forget Valug. Alright. God, it's surprisingly nice having the boots on Meg, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, pass turn.
Yeah. Let's go, turtle.
Turtle, turtle, turtle. Hey, the map encourages it this time. We're supposed to hold the line for 12 turns.
This is amazing. Finally.
Finally, my time has come. Finally a map that actually makes use of my skills. Oh yeah, Sword and Ike are here. We are not going to kill them for obvious reasons. According to TAC, they don't like charge right away, so we got a bit of time before we have to deal with Soren and Ike. Right. God. What else? I finished enchanting all my shit in hardcore.
Let's go.
So now I just need Crouton, and then we can... The next plan is to get us both Totems of Undying. So that involves fortifying the village, and then triggering raids with a very conveniently located pillager outpost.
Yeah, isn't it nice that we just have an outpost like right near our village?
Yeah, I showed it to Fitting Crouton, but there's literally a spot on the map where you can stand and you see the village and the outpost if you just like turn around.
That's
Like village on one
crazy.
side, outpost on the other.
Why do we have to get the best seed on the hardcore world?
Yeah, I'm like legitimately thinking of asking Zelfie for the seed. And there's pandas. We have fucking pandas, and we didn't even need to try
Yeah, we have
time.
pandas like right there. They're right there.
I've been taking good care of them since your unfortunate passing.
It's so sad.
So sad. Just mauled by cave spiders. No. Kaz says you died of ligma.
Oh no, not like mom.
Well, next time I'll be the one to die super early. It'll be okay. And we've also decided that if we don't finish by like February, we're just gonna call it because it's really not fair to the other four of you.
That's fair. I mean, you could like once you get to the Nether, as long as you both don't die, it should be like rather easy to speed run once you get the blaze rods.
Yeah. No, the problem is more just a case of...
Because like if you're not me or SB, apparently killing Endermen isn't the worst thing ever. Like with your armor, it should be fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that I can't put like protection and fire protection on the same set of armor.
Well, yeah, they're like exclusive things.
I was not aware of this. Z-Hard, you can go here. And then South, Toronio, and Chill. You guys just kind of chill here. Alright, well, that was our turn. No. I do think there is, like, a still a non-zero chance of one of us dying in the nether, even with all our preparations.
Well, there's like always a chance, like you guys just fall into lava.
We just fall into lava.
Blaze.
A gas shoots the floor out from under us.
Oh God. Like apparently that only occurs with like gravel, and we were on a gravel platform for some reason.
Because gravel is affected by gravity. Yeah, or like wither skeletons. Those things are kind of spooky.
Yeah, they can be scary.
But no, I've got my god tier bow, so I am fully going to just let Crouton take the lead. Oh yeah, also worth mentioning is we just straight up don't know where the fortress is yet.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So that'll be a problem. Oh well. Now, I'm definitely more scared of the nether than the end. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, like once you're in the end, like you have the tools. Like if you die, you die.
Yeah, and if you can avoid looking at the Enderman, you're probably fine.
Yeah, so if you're not me.
Hey, SB died to Enderman this time.
Yeah, you trying to do you trying to
tried to put an
boats.
Enderman in a boat, and the plan was solid, but the execution did not pan out quite right. What's so terrifying about the Netherlands? They're sinking.
Oh yeah, okay. I tried to wear a pumpkin and then like I took it off.
Why did you take the pumpkin off? I guess because it's hard to see. That's fair.
It's hard to see, so I would have fell off, and then they just fucking attacked me.
I remember on our Ender Dragon hunt one time, I aggroed a bunch of Endermen trying to save you. So I jumped into like the end credits pit, and then I delayed everything by about 10 minutes because I had to watch the end credits.
I mean, honestly, like the Ender Dragon fight, like yeah, I died a few times, but like it was fine. And then like the end city.
The end city was just a fucking nightmare. I'm down to just let Crouton take care of that.
That shit was scary.
And then Selfie left us there. Like a jerk. Although you didn't have to make the trek back, at least. You kind of angered some Endermen.
Yeah, and I died.
You did. So it was just me and Finn. So I'm like, no, Kaz, I hit every button on my keyboard and none of them skip the credits. You can hold down spacebar to speed up the credits. But as far as I could tell, there wasn't a skip credits button. So wait, oh God, I don't know the rules. Is it like if any unit gets behind the green line, are we done? Because there's like birds.
I don't know.
I
Don't
guess
die.
Micaiah is supposed to snipe out the birds with Purge. We'll do that. Oh yeah, 6 days to Legends Arceus. That's exciting. Now I thought it was the 21st for a little bit, so I was in for a very rude awakening.
Nice. Honestly, like keeping track of dates is a little difficult.
Oh shit! God damn it, Micaiah. Why do you have to suck at everything?
And did Micaiah die?
No, Micaiah has too low of a weapon rank to use Purge. Which is the one that just like has a big ass range. So now I have to send Jill here. And Jill's gonna miss twice, because that's what Jill does. Okay, no. Fucking Micaiah. I'm so sick of this I'm so sick of this woman, like oh my god. Not as much as Corin. I will give that Micaiah is someone I still like more than Corin.
I mean, no more heaters.
I've actually played the game, I'm sorry.
I bet Corin's a nice.
Japan really likes Corin. Alright. Okay, I did my part. God, I should like finish BDSP before.
Have you, bruh?
I forgot.
What the fuck are you in the game?
I was grinding Unite like hard.
Because like last I heard, you gave up on the Palkia hunt.
So I'm like in front of the Pokemon League, and I just haven't bothered to do it because I've been doing other things.
I mean, like, you should do it because the league's probably like the best part of the game.
That is true. I've heard it's an actually difficult Elite Four.
Yeah, like
so I'll do it like tomorrow, I guess. You know, I've been grinding the fuck
it's
out
like,
of like
so good, and then you realize like all the other fights, like they're edited from the original Diamond and Pearl, but it's not like in a way that makes them hard.
No, I think what really like made the game
really
kind of falter for me was the affection system, like affection and the XP share.
I don't know, like EXP share can go either way. Like I liked that I didn't have to just like switch train all my new mons to just baby them, but then it's like I'd like to turn it off so I'm not like instantly over leveled.
Yeah, like if you can turn it off, that would be great. Affection is just broken. There's like no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't want my Pokemon randomly getting crits for no reason.
Like there's a reason why it was only in like Ami and like Refresh before.
Yeah, Ami and Refresh or whatever the game's equivalent is, but because it doesn't, like they could have tied this to Poffins and it would have been perfectly fine. Although for what it's worth, the affection via friendship was in Sword and Shield as well. but the affection thing started higher than the maximum friendship value because that makes sense.
Wait, it does?
I believe so.
That's really weird.
It's nonsense, but it meant we didn't have to deal with affection, so. So now I should finish that before Legends Arceus comes out.
I wonder how long like Arceus will be. Probably like it probably gets boosted a lot if you do like all the quests.
I mean, yeah. I'd imagine it's like, oh no, I'm gonna reference Breath of the Wild when talking about another open world game. Oh no, I've
Oh,
committed a
no.
cardinal sin of mentioning a game that was so successful and popular that it influenced the entire industry for half a decade. How terrible! But like Breath of the Wild's like that, in that you can't just go right to the final boss, but there's also like a bunch of stuff to do. The whole time you played Beat Brilliant Diamond, you only made a good Poffin once by accident. Yeah, I found Poffins like really hard to make without a stylus, and I know that's just me being old as fuck, but
Oh, I haven't even done that.
God, the fact that Micaiah can't wield Purge makes this entire chapter harder than it needs to be. Because now our only hope is like catching them up front with Jill. Hello?
Hear me?
Yep, we can hear you now.
We can hear you now.
You not hear me before at all?
No, I thought you
No.
just dipped.
No, I was saying things and it was lighting up on Discord, but
Sorry, I
you
honestly thought you just dipped.
Yeah, I thought you were like
No.
out getting food.
No, the game just didn't load me saying, or Discord just didn't load me saying anything, I guess.
Yikes.
What was the affection system that you guys were talking about?
It's like,
so-
have you done Pokemon Ami?
No.
Oh. So like in Pokemon Ami, if you like gave your Pokemon enough like affection, like it would start having effects in battle.
Like your Pokemon can randomly recover from status effects, or randomly live a hit on one, or randomly get a crit more randomly, or randomly dodge attacks, things like that.
But it was
Nice.
balanced because the feature was like entirely optional.
Yeah. And then in BDSP, for some godforsaken reason, it is mandatory and you are unable to turn it off.
That sounds so. Like, what have you guys had happen with the system?
All of it. I remember there was one. I was actually struggling against Fantina, and then it was like, "Oh, you got a crit," and I'm like, "Cool, thanks. I didn't want one."
Against Fantina, my Ambipom got burned, and then like the turn after was like, "Oh, your Ambipom just healed itself because it loves you that much." I'm like, okay.
Like, it's cool that it loves me, but also I kind of want like a fair fight, you know? Because these are like, it's not like the other trainers also get this effect.
Yeah.
Like I think it's cool and like there's a lot of clips in like the Cynthia fight of like just like randomly living at one, and it's like, oh wow, look at that anime.
Like it's
And it
it's
helps
a neat
because like
moment,
Cynthia is
but
actually hard in that game, but I don't know. It's
Yeah.
definitely shouldn't have been mandatory.
it's definitely the main thing that makes me like say the game's only like arguable compared to Diamond and Pearl. But that's just probably bias talking. Because I just
No.
find affection really annoying, and Diamond and Pearl are not very good when Platinum is right there. Really, just play Platinum.
I'd rather just like Platinum's definitely the best, but at least BDSP like can run.
Yeah, you can run. Also, the Grand Underground makes like the BDSP worth playing. That's the reason to play the
True.
game. I wonder if there's going to be like any move tutors in Legends Arceus. Because if there is and it's compatible, that's at least like something for us. Assuming there's not any new shitmons, but
Like, all we know currently is that there's an event Piplup with Roost in the game.
mm-hmm.
Yo, Empoleon with
Pretty
Flip Turn
cool.
and Roost.
Empoleon finna be OU again. I'm so happy. Now, if they can give Torterra like Shell Smash.
Or give Torterra Shore Up. Oh wait, no, it has Synthesis. It doesn't need it. Yeah, Shell Smash
Shore
would be
Up
fun.
would be much better though.
It would be. But no, finally, Pip-Up is real. I was just ahead of the curve, guys, when I made Pip-Up. Is Pip-Up any good in ST, Cheryl?
It's actually in UU, it's like a pretty solid niche mon because Hail is actually like good, so it runs like Slush Rush.
Oh no, Cheryl, you're gonna have to ban Slush Rush from UU now. It's been used once. Fuck NU, fuck that tier, fuck their council, their stupid ass decisions that are mostly just made out of annoyance instead of any like
Really,
reasonable
I
thought.
like if they wanted to ban, you know, like Bear Tick off of like actual reasoning, like sure, but like it just like started becoming a thing.
Yeah. No, I think it's stupid. Ability bans should not affect lower tiers. There's no reason for that. Like, at all.
Like if this sort of thing like happened in OU with like Arctazol and stuff, like there would be a much bigger discussion happening.
But LMAOZU, am I right?
Yes.
I don't know. That is probably like the dumbest tiering decision I've seen in a while. Probably since NU banned Snow Warning.
Are we winning yet?
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. No! No, why?
So are we not winning?
No, I just found out something that is appalling. Absolutely awful.
In regards to?
There are like someone is trying to sell Kurt Cobain NFTs.
That's funny. I mean, it's not nearly as heinous as George Floyd NFTs, so
I forgot that, and I would like to continue forgetting that existed.
Yeah, at this point, like NFT people just don't have souls.
NFT people need to disappear. And I mean that 100% seriously.
And I mean that 100%. 1,000%.
Like, if you do NFTs, I genuinely do not want to associate with you as a person. Sorry. Alright, I don't think there's any birds right now. I think we're good on birds for the moment. Yeah, we're good on birds for the moment. So I can just pull Jill back. Yeah. On another note, I've been like grinding the hell out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel these past 2 days. Game is very funny. Also, the computer in the game is like legitimately a challenge, and I don't know why.
They make good plays.
The AI in the game actually makes good plays. It's bizarre. Like, it's weird to say this about a computer, but it feels like they have an understanding of what their win condition in the current moment is.
That's funny.
It's very funny, and I've lost to the AI more times than I would like to admit. But no, I'm going in free to play on that because I'm not giving Konami any money now that they're also doing NFTs.
They are?
Yeah, Konami and Square are both doing NFTs.
Why is Konami doing NFTs?
I don't know. It's the
I
equivalent.
mean, what else can they do?
Let me find
make
this
Yu-Gi-Oh
again.
better.
Yeah, making NFTs of Kurt Cobain to sell on his fucking birthday. Yeah, Konami has made Castlevania NFTs.
What does that mean? What is a Castlevania NFT?
It's a JPEG
I
of
don't even
Castlevania,
know.
but they're selling it as an NFT because people just really are that stupid.
I just don't see why that would be interesting. Just like play the game.
I don't know. I feel like it's what somebody needs to do is someone needs to go to like whatever the biggest NFT site is and just make a bunch of Disney themed NFTs. Until Disney
Why would
themselves
you do
takes
that?
down the site.
Oh, I see.
Like, we just need to weaponize copyright like that.
Well, it's just a JPEG.
It is just a JPEG. Why do people get so excited over a fucking JPEG of the ugliest monkey you've ever seen? Konami is very good at fucking up everything they made. They even fucked up Yu-Gi-Oh! They put Altergeists in the game, and that's just inexcusable.
So
we need
true.
we need to make artifacts good again.
Mm-hmm. For what it's worth, they sort of are.
Yeah, but we need to unban all their good cards.
Like, artifacts are currently played in a lot of decks because you can set Artifact Scythe with their Link monster and then blow it up on the opponent's turn and prevent them from playing the game.
Amazing. Sort of
you
like
can-
what you do with every deck you run. You just make your opponent miserable.
That's kind of how Yu-Gi-Oh! Works now, to be... I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh's always been about, like, not letting the opponent play. It's just the pace of said thing is sped up quite tremendously.
Have you noticed that every deck you play though, like, is like unironically like incredibly egregious with like that though?
Not really.
Like you playing that fucking stupid ass deck in GOAT format.
Oh, Pac-Man. Pac-Man's just funny though.
Pac-Man makes me miserable.
It's hilarious for the person playing Pac-Man. And awful for anyone who's across the table from Pac-Man.
It's so bad.
It's
Like,
not even a good deck. That's the funny part. Also, let's go, Leonardo.
We need to play GOAT format again sometime. That was funny.
I'll try and come up with a deck that's not Pac-Man.
I mean, even Chaos isn't like that bad in regards to that.
No, Pac-Man is cancer given form.
I'm just glad clowns are viable in GOAT format.
God, do you remember that fucking Pac-Man versus Clown Control match we did that one time?
Yes.
That was the worst thing I've ever done, I think.
It was so funny, though.
It was hilarious, but also it made me want to cry.
Good times.
You know what would be funny if you played Pac-Man deck on the Pac-Man cocktail arcade machine table? The what now? What is a Pac-Man cocktail arcade machine table? I'm not sure those five
Pac-Man
words go together.
arcade machine table.
You actually own a Pac-Man a Pac-Man cocktail arcade machine table? I should help the archer out.
Go Archer.
What is so special about this Archer?
Most of the time he'll move to like up here if he doesn't die early. Basically, he blocks a point for a really long time for no reason.
Is he helpful?
He's definitely helpful. All the yellow units are on our side, so... Unfortunately, I don't have a physics staff, so he's gonna die without doing much, and it's gonna be awful. Okay, so back in the day, they made arcade machines that were tables for alcohol, and they used to be in a lot of bars. Interesting. The idea is that drunk people spend money and can't ruin the machine because it has a thick glass cover. Fair enough, fair enough. Meg. If you stand here, I think we can save it for a turn. And then we have the general up there to cover our asses. Okay, never mind. This guy's gonna physic up our archer friend. God, what turn are we on? Oh no. Alright, so to kill time between chapters, I went to r/ask Reddit to scroll. And one of the questions.
I have the
Yeah?
I have the best Reddit thread to show you.
Okay.
I referenced it in one of the classes I'm taking.
Nice. Now, one of the first questions I saw when I was going to ask Reddit just now is, you can draw a giant penis anywhere you like with no repercussions. Where do you draw it?
On your face.
And just have one on your face?
Yes.
No, on like someone else's face. 'Cause funny.
I guess I was thinking like the Pope's house.
The Poop's house.
I was an online tutor and making six figures while traveling the world. I quit that and now I'm a field worker harvesting cilantro.
It's the most egregious Reddit story I've ever seen.
I used to practice law but got tired of clients, so I quit and started tutoring online. Mostly for standardized tests SAT, ACT, GRE, LSAT, and GMAT. A good amount of math as well. I was planning on just tutoring to make ends meet until I figured out what I wanted to do next. But it took off almost immediately, and within a month I was making more than I ever did practicing law. The tutoring was mostly online, so I decided to start traveling. That's what I've been doing the last 4 years, and I visited 30 plus countries in that time, all while traveling online. Sev says they would put a giant penis on the White House. And then back to this. I've been bored with tutoring for a while, though, and at the end of 2020 decided to take 2021 to figure out what I really want to do. So I quit tutoring and planned out some things to try throughout the year. First up was harvesting cilantro with migrant field workers. I wanted to do this to get a sense of what, quote, real work is, quote. Work that is backbreaking and tedious. I also wanted to experience with work that I am 100% certain is beneficial to society. When I was practicing law and tutoring, I always struggled with the sense that it was work that didn't really matter. I was just helping shuffle money between corporations and helping students with the rat race of admissions, not truly teaching them or anything. With harvesting cilantro, I'm confident that I'm providing actual sustenance and flavors to society. I started a Substack to document my journey if you'd like to follow along. In the meantime, I'd love to answer any questions you may have.
It's the worst. I just hate his energy. It's so bad.
Hilariously, where is it? Oh, someone called him out hard on this. Someone goes, I don't think he's... Actually, let me see if I have to do player face shit first. I do have to do player shit first. Okay, 1 second. So, the one place you go to is cilantro garlic sauce, and that goes on their sandwiches, and you could eat it with a spoon. Not sure I know what cilantro is off the top of my head. Like, I know it's a herb or spice or something of the nature, but I could not tell you what it tastes like.
Tastes like shit.
Not a cilantro person?
Sometimes. It can be okay. But it's very strong.
Nice magic level up, so. But, oh, that was actually like a good level up, though. I guess I shouldn't complain. Alright, I'm gonna pull Meg back just because I would like Meg to not die. It also goes by Coriander. Alright, so Finn, do you remember how you said you were getting like a bad taste from that guy? Someone busted his ass going, I don't think he's lying about the money he's made, but he's certainly lying about a few things, and he is self-promoting. The fact of the matter is that about half of the people who've made money doing something don't have any intention of sharing good, practical advice on how they make the money doing what they did. If they brag about how much money they make and hint at sharing their secrets, for example by hosting an AMA on a popular subreddit describing their financial success, they're probably advertising a product to make more money, not to help you make money. If you look at his post history, one of his most recent submissions is about using the website Medium to make money. He describes how he wanted to transition to that full-time from what his gig back then was. Medium and Substack are basically websites in the exact same business, monetizing articles and blogs. This user is not working the fields for ethical reasons. He's trying to establish a lifestyle blog, and ethics is one of the aspects of the brand he wants to associate with it. He isn't unsure about what he wants to do with his life. He knows what he wants to do with his life, and that is to continue his current lifestyle and transition to writing about all the wonderful things he gets to do with the money his subscribers help him make. Damn. Let's see, what are some other fucking... Oh, here's a fun Ask Reddit question. What words do you really struggle to pronounce correctly?
I don't know. I'm perfect.
You're perfect. Cheryl, what's one word you struggle to pronounce correctly?
Wait. You know, it's the word suspectable.
Susceptible?
It's that fucking word.
Susceptible.
Yeah, that fucking word. Yeah, that word. I hate it. I can never spell it right. Because I think it's suspectable, but it's not.
Sev, you're from
pretty
the
suspect.
deep south. I'm not sure you count for this.
No, Sev is not from the south. Sev is from Florida. Not the same.
Okay. You don't want to associate with Florida down there?
No, Florida's not the south. They have a completely different culture.
Okay.
It's true. Ask
right.
anyone who lives in the south whether they consider Florida the south or not.
Sev, do you consider Florida part of the south or not?
I mean, technically, it is in the southern half of the states. If we're being very technical in that, geographical.
No, Florida has a completely different culture. They're not the same.
Sev says yes, Florida is part of the south.
Florida is part of the south in quotes, but it's not southern. It's where all the old northern, it's where all the northern transplants come when they retire and just want no income tax.
I guess. One word that I always fuck up, there's a lot of them apparently, is personable.
Personable?
Yeah, personable.
Persona.
Wait, like Joker from Persona 5?
Yes, like Joker from Persona 5, personable. God,
Okay,
there's also
Florida's,
mausoleum.
Florida's part of the south. Florida's part of the south, like Alberta's part of Canada. You don't really consider Alberta part of Canada.
I consider I would like for Alberta to not be a part of Canada.
True.
Oh shit, it's my turn.
Dummy.
I remember when my brother was a kid, he could not say the word elephant. He always said effluent.
Kind of base.
Oh, I had a javelin this whole time. Good to know. Wow, what is with our level ups tonight?
They're just based.
All right, here's another one. What is a movie that would be 100% better as a Muppet version?
Harry Potter.
The Muppets Harry Potter?
Yeah. No, Muppets Lord of the Rings.
Muppets Lord of the Rings would be great.
Wait, that's good as fuck. I was thinking how about Muppets Hunger Games?
Yes.
Muppets doing like Titanic would be really fun.
Oh my god, how about like any gangster movie or like mafia movie?
What, Muppets Breaking
Like
Bad?
like the no, like the Muppets Godfather.
What are you doing down there, Archer?
I would like fuck with a Muppets like Godfather so hard.
Yeah,
And like
Sev says
Elmo's like,
Muppets Rocky Horror.
yeah, but the Muppets are already trans.
Um, oh, here's a good comment off the thread. Jaws, except the shark is the only Muppet and the rest of the actors play it completely straight.
That's pretty fucking epic.
That would be great. Or The Thing, and whenever someone is turned into the Thing, they turn into a Muppet and no one acknowledges it. That sounds hysterical. Oh my god.
I'd fuck with that pretty hard.
Yeah, we need more Muppet movies like that, where it's not like the Muppets doing the thing, it's the Muppets playing out other movies or like stories.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Muppets Christmas Carol is great. What else is there?
Can't really think of any. I don't watch a lot of movies.
Same here.
What about TV shows though?
God, I don't watch a lot of those either.
You guys mentioned Muppets Breaking Bad. That would be so fucking funny.
Okay, here's a curse thought. Muppets Squid Game.
That would be great.
That actually sounds great. I could watch that. There wouldn't be any blood in it because they're fucking Muppets. Shit, there's another bird. You know, the Muppets have a lot of potential that I think is just hamstrung because nobody except Jim Henson really knew what to do with them. Oh god. Okay, here's another Ask Reddit question. If you had to name your child after a cheese, what would you name them?
I would name my child Stinky.
Stinky. I suppose that is a cheese.
American.
All American? There's probably a kid out there who is actually named like American or something.
I mean, there's a kid named like hashtag or whatever. I saw an article about that. What about naming your child like Gruyere? That'd be pretty funny.
Seb also said Gruyere. What? Blue? That's like a normal adjacent name. Types of cheese. Because I don't know many cheeses. I'm going to need to look up cheeses.
Understandable.
List of cheeses. I'm going to go to Wikipedia's list of cheeses by place of origin. So if we go to Africa, there is Wagasi, Aibe, Caravan, and then we go to Asia, and there's Chechil, Shana, Biaslag, Churacampo, Churalonpa, Naguri, Rubing, Rushan, Bantel, Panir, Shana, Dahishana, Kalari. Kalari is probably the best one. Kilimpong,
If you were to
Danke.
name your... Okay, I have a question, Mia.
Yeah.
If you were to name your child after a fictional war criminal, who would you name them after?
Nakaya seems like the low-hanging fruit answer here.
I was just thinking, because there's a lot of them. Like, what about naming your child like Petrine?
You
or
could name your
Ashnod?
child Petrine.
Finn, you would
what
name
about-
your child Ashnard.
I would name my child Cyrus.
Yeah, Cyrus, I guess, is like sort of a war criminal.
He tried to blow up the fucking world.
That counts?
That's kind of a war crime.
It seems like war crimey.
Like war
Zehar, are
crime
you
adjacent.
capable of killing this bird? Yes. Kalari seems like the best one, so here. There's Sakura cheese.
Very nice.
Imsil,
I'd eat.
Susu Masam, Yaslag, Flower of Rajya, Shurpi. I'm probably butchering all of these. I'm sorry to anyone who's actually from these places. Kison
Yeah,
Puti,
you should apologize.
Jathi E Barte, DJATHE with the two dots on it, then an I, then BARDHE with the two dots on it.
Your whiteness is showing, yeah.
Okay, that's like a white place though. It's in Europe. These are Albanian cheeses. I'm gonna go back to ones I might be able to pronounce, like Backensteiner.
Are Albanian people white?
They're European. They're like around the Mediterranean, I believe. Yeah, Albania is like an ex-Yugoslav state. So they're European. Now, if we go to Austria, there's Backensteiner. That would be a fun one. Backensteiner. Gelundiner.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that in Smug on Tour? Finch and Pokeyim got paired round one, and Finch was like melding.
That's very funny.
That's hilarious.
Oh no, our Archer friend's still alive. Finch deserves it after banning Hale.
Finn, is Finch still your bestie?
I haven't said anything to him recently.
Montefold
But
Sauerkaz.
he did comment on my Smogom profile once, so
That was nice.
and he called me quote his goat. So you know what? I'm gonna still coom.
No, I think if I were to name my kid after a cheese, I would do Backensteiner. Backensteiner, or whatever you pronounce it. Just because it's
Yeah.
like an inherently funny word.
I think the worst Smogon Turing decision I ever saw was Black White ZU. They banned like 5 different things, and like 3 of the bans were just like them saying, we think this will be broken, so we're gonna just ban it anyways.
Yeah.
I think they banned. Oh, they were also trying to ban spikes, which was understandable because spikes were broken, but it's just funny to like ban
It's just funny.
spikes.
I mean, ZU can kind of do that because they what else are you going to do?
There's SZU.
Oh shit, there is SZU.
The fuck is that?
It's Sub-Zero used. It's unofficial.
That's so sad. I miss FU.
It is just FU, but no, it wasn't FUZU.
I
don't
thought
know.
no, FU was PU for a while.
Yeah,
And
probably.
then oh yeah, and then like when PU was trying to get official, they were like, oh wait, we probably shouldn't be called FU.
I just can't get over the fact that there was a $500 cash reward and a custom avatar for winning a black-white ZU tournament.
Wait, who won?
Cheryl, you should. No one's won yet. It's like round 2 because there were 512 signups.
Because everyone wants a bit of that money.
Yeah, $500.
But here's one. You can get rid of one daily inconvenience. What is it?
Sleeping.
Yeah, rest in peace to the 313 Archer. He put up a good fight. He got a lot of kills. But his time has passed. Ike, are you safe? Wait, that was a dumb question, wasn't it? I don't think any of us are safe at the moment. Cheryl.
Are you guys finished with the preparations?
Yeah, the rest of the force is on the way. They should arrive at any minute.
Alright, once we merge, we'll launch the attack.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's go.
Raphael, are you ready? Let's go look for Micaiah. Do not leave my side. These Bjork look edgy.
Damn bitch.
Edgy?
Oh yeah, not having to use the bathroom would be great. Being able to fall asleep, like, instantly would be awesome.
How about just like never being thirsty? You just always have to drink enough water.
How about like your teeth are magically clean after every meal, so you don't have to brush them?
Oh yeah, not having to clean your teeth would be
thoughts?
nice. There's so many things.
Just automatically getting where you need to go.
Yeah. Or magically not being late.
Just automatically being able to like just know what the emails and like texts you receive say.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Queen Nyla, I'll be closer than your own shadow.
Oh, just having all of the emails that are spam just removed from your inbox.
That would be great.
True.
Yes, unfortunately, our beloved Archer has made a heroic sacrifice. He killed about 6 of them, which is impressive for a fucking Archer. But he is no more.
Who killed him?
Just like the Lagoose.
Wait, so are you fighting the Grail mercenaries right now?
Pretty much. We're fighting like the Lagoose army. And the chapter boss that we don't have to fight is literally Ike.
That's kind of weird.
Wait, this isn't the end of the chapter?
I think it's the second to last.
Yeah, we're on turn 10, so we are getting there very slowly. Hey, we haven't died yet. We haven't had to reset yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Oh, this is one for Cheryl and not Mia. Just knowing, like, not having to read your readings for class because you already know what they are.
Oh my god, thank you. Fuck class readings.
Oh my god, they are so inconveniencing.
Dead ass.
What if you actually had to fight Ike and kill him as a plot point?
Isn't that just the plot of The Last of Us 2?
I don't know. I never played The Last of Us 2.
Paul played it. He
There
told
was-
me
there
it was
was-
very bad.
There was too much diversity in that game for me.
Oh yes, I forgot you hate women.
No, it was just funny that like there was literally a whole community built off of hating The Last of Us 2. Like fucking touch grass.
Mm-hmm. No, Paul played it, and apparently the game just was not good.
I heard it was very good, so I don't know.
I know he didn't like it, and I trust him. So
Paul probably hates women.
Damn,
Paul
rude.
Paul specifically hates muscular women. That's why he didn't like the game. I find that any community that's like based off of hating something just like becomes super toxic.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that seems like a logical thing.
I don't know. I just don't have enough time in my day to like feel that way about things. Just like relax.
Yeah, like
Although I will spend my entire day hating conservatives because they deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm very much on the. I think it annoys my parents that I will just unabashedly take shots at conservatives whenever applicable. And it's not even because they're conservative.
My parents are like, you can't hate, like, you can't just hate people based on their political ideology. And I'm like, yes, I can.
Yes, I can. We have the same
You guys
parents,
talk
apparently.
politics with your parents?
My parents are pretty open about talking politics with me, but they're also, I know they're like, they're boomers, but they're not like, and they have boomer takes on a lot of things, but they are still like left leaning.
Yeah, I can talk with my mom, but my dad is kind of a nope.
What are your parents' political leanings, Cheryl?
Actually, like, they're pretty leftist. Although, like, my mom doesn't really care about politics, like, at all. Like, my dad's pretty leftist, actually.
You don't talk politics with them now?
No, I'm never interested.
That's fair.
My parents are mostly, like, their political concerns are mostly just, like, how much is this person going to tax us?
I hate that so much.
Which is, like, understandable, I guess.
No, it's not.
But also, like, whenever I try to talk, like, social policies with them, they sometimes they will shut down. And I don't know why.
Talking about trans people with my parents is a struggle.
Yeah.
I know they...
It's like, even if I made fun of England in front of my mom, because England has, like, anti-trans laws, and that's what you do to places with anti-trans laws. You shit on them. And she got upset that I was shitting on England, but not shitting on America for having anti-abortion laws. And I'm like, I'm just getting there.
I can... you can do both. I don't know why it's one or the other.
No, I will shit on America and England. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And we'll shit on Canada for doing bad things.
Yeah.
The hard part is like shitting on Canada for their treatment of Indigenous people.
What happened?
No, don't put Titania on this map. We're gonna fucking die.
What happened?
Titania is now an enemy on this map.
That's great.
Good luck.
If she makes it to us, we're just screwed, I think. But no, it's like, I know my parents are good people, but it feels like they stick their head in the sand on a lot of things. And unfortunately, I'm not, like, the greatest spokesperson because I'm very uncompromising. Like, I will not listen to an argument from a conservative because they're all stupid. And my parents don't like that in me for some reason. Yeah, I guess we should, like, promote Lara at some point, maybe. Well, that's good. Like, my parents are against those things, too.
My parents aren't Like with trans people, my parents aren't against trans people, but they just definitely struggle with like wrapping their head around gender and stuff. Because they like my pet peeve is whenever I talk about like like for example, like my roommate over the summer was a trans person. They were like, I was like, oh yeah, and you know he's trans, and they're like, so what does that mean? Like what genitals? I'm like, mom, like please,
Why does it
I don't
matter?
ask people that. It's also like I don't ask people those questions.
I don't need to know. You don't need to know what's in someone's pants. Pretty much ever, especially if you're me. So
Yeah.
he.
Yeah, I just said yeah. There, he's a he. And my parents were once like, what do I describe? How do I describe it? And I'm like, mom, don't call people it. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
And I know she wasn't trying to be transphobic because I don't know. I just know my parents. But I'm like, you better thank your fucking stars that you're talking about this with me and not someone who would actually get upset at you.
Yeah. No, like, I never understood like calling people it. That just seems incredibly dehumanizing.
I know some people. Like I've met like one person whose preferred pronouns were it, and I definitely did not feel. I still did not feel comfortable.
Like, it just feels
Calling
rude
them
to say.
it.
Like, we're not an it, we're people. I do remember one time my mom came in with a question from her cousin, whose daughter was like applying for stuff and was like, and my mom's cousin told the daughter like, hey, you shouldn't put your pronouns on this reference sheet, it's offensive. And
What?
and then the daughter was like, no, that doesn't seem right. So I got called in to explain that no, that's what we want you to do.
Wait, what were they struggling with?
The mom's cousin was struggling with the idea. Apparently, what's it? I think in her head, pronouns are something like exclusive to trans people. Like in a lot of people's heads.
Yeah, preferred pronouns are cool. Everyone
Yeah, that's a good
them.
way of putting it. So, or Len, just your parents are the same way. Just think a lot of liberal boomers just can't really wrap their head around what transness is, even though they aren't hateful about it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's a new concept that has like entered the public consciousness, even if it's not a new concept. So I definitely understand why a lot of like older generation will struggle, and I definitely want to be patient with them for that. My parents are both very good with it, thankfully.
My pet peeve is whenever my parents ask me if someone's gay. They'll like show me a picture of someone. They'll like show their phone at me, and they'll be like, show me a picture of like two guys, and they're like, do you think they're gay? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I don't know them.
And granted, like, I do that with people.
I do that all the fucking time, to be honest.
But I'm sorry, I haven't met these people. Like my parents will literally just see two guys hanging out. They'll be like, "You think they're a couple?"
Fellas, is it gay to spend time together?
Apparently. And granted, sometimes I'll like, but I'm just like, why do you care? And they're like, well, we're just interested. Why?
I think for me, I definitely do that, but I also do that with any couple, regardless of gender. I'm like, are these two people a couple?
But it's just weird for my parents to ask their gay child. Like, why are you asking me? Why can't you just talk about it amongst yourselves?
Apparently, the assumption is your gaydar must be like really good.
I can't. It's not good through a phone.
No, the phone takes it out of it. You have to like.
You have to see them in person.
You have to see them in person. Sometimes you don't even have to talk. You just have to like feel their vibes, you know?
Well, and granted, sometimes it's pretty obvious on like if just on based on someone's style. Mm-hmm. Like if they like, I don't know. Sometimes whenever I see someone with like a super e-boy, e-girl, like just the way people dress, I can tell through a phone. But like literally, it was just these two guys just in normal fucking I don't want to say normal clothing, but just like in regular clothing. I'm like, I can't tell.
Yeah. No, admittedly, it is kind of fun to speculate on if the pair of people that's like walking ahead of you as a couple. I'm like, what's going on with them? But I'm not gonna like take a picture of them and show it to my hypothetical children and be like, do you think they're gay?
Usually it's like on Facebook. They'll
Okay.
like show me pictures.
Okay, I thought your parents
they're
were
not,
just
like,
like taking
creepy.
pictures of people that might be gay.
Oh no, it'll just be like someone, like a family friend on Facebook. They'll be like, "Do you think this person's gay?" I'm like, "Mom, I don't know."
If they're a family friend, why don't you just fucking ask?
Oh my god, my mom told me a funny story though. So she went on this trip to see her like friends from like, I don't like high school, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And they went on like a girls trip or whatever, and you know they're all in like their 50s, 60s, and my mom's friend meets her, and like one of her friends, because there were like 5 or 6 of them, and her mom's friend is like, "Oh, by the way, my son is gay," and my mom's like, "Oh, my son is gay too." And they were like, and then her friend was like, "Oh, I'm sorry for just blurting that out. I just wanted to make sure you weren't homophobic."
That's a good start. No subtlety at all.
I was like, you know what? Respect.
I can definitely respect that you're just gonna like go for the break the door down approach. You know?
I mean, like, yeah. Like, if someone's gonna like be gross about it, you don't want to go on a trip with them.
Mm-hmm. Like just know right away. Problem solved.
Wait, why can you imagine my mom doing that? You don't even know her. Yeah, my mom is actually Gossip Girl.
She wants to know everything about everyone.
Okay, what is a show you guys watched and liked it and now hate? Or like you just like started hating the show over time?
God, I don't. Survivor. I'm just gonna say Survivor.
Survivor's so good though. I haven't watched the recent seasons though.
Yeah, Survivor is either very like fine these days. Like it jumped the shark a while ago, and now it's either just like okay or very terrible.
What's your favorite season?
Probably Heroes versus Villains. That one.
Oh my god, that's my favorite season.
It's the best one.
Parvati's like my idol.
That tracks.
Wait.
I'm more of a Sandra fan, but I do like Parv as well.
Are you saying I'm a schemer? Or are you saying I'm hot?
You are free to interpret that however you like.
That was just a good season in general. Like, I think if I were to say if I was the Survivor character, I would probably be Natalie. You know, where I'd tag along with the person who's winning and then get voted out like top 5.
Mm-hmm.
But like that season was just so good. Like
it was.
Every part of it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Russell is just a total asshole, and I just liked watching him think he was winning and then actually watch him just lose.
You know, it's definitely funny that it's like it's funny watching him just not know, but we all know from day one, you're not winning this, buddy.
Here's my thing, right? I wish Parv had won that season because I think that's the issue with Survivor, right? It's like one of those things where I don't want to say someone who's undeserving wins, but because every winner who wins is deserving, but you don't necessarily have to play the best to win.
Yeah.
Like
there was a winner who got voted out third in his own season that he won. That's not deserving.
Like Sandra kind of just like tagged along and like played a good game and still won. But she didn't like play the best.
Yeah. Sandra knew what the narrative of that season was, and she was able to sell that on the jury because she was not associated with Russell unless she absolutely had to be, and that's mostly what the jury was looking for.
I think it's funny though, like after the season, most people said that if they had known what had happened, they would have voted Parv, which is understandable, but it also makes sense that like you shouldn't know everything. It should just be like your first impression.
Yeah, like your first reaction, because that's more authentic, you know? And then you don't have time for like online bullshit Or like fans being like, hey, you should vote for this person.
There were so many good like the season which was the one part one, like that whole
Oh, yeah, Micronesia was great.
where
That one's great. I love Natalie. I don't know why they haven't brought Natalie back.
they brought her back for Heroes vs. Villains, but she was like a sub.
Yeah, they didn't put her on. That's such a waste. Anyway, I gotta do dialogue quickly. Made it at dawn! The enemy is approaching! Please, you must withdraw outside the castle! Our defenses have been broken. No, they haven't! No, they haven't, Micaiah.
Yeah, we kind of like defended for 4 turns, so not sure what we're doing.
We did everything we could. It's only a matter of time now. Daean soldiers, pull back immediately. Take up positions inside the castle. We won't let them take us without a fight.
Oh my fucking god.
Is this a two-parter?
Probably. I really liked Cambodia as well.
I have not seen Cambodia, actually.
You would like Cambodia, I think.
Yeah.
Cambodia has one of the best girl bosses.
That's good. I think the last Survivor season I really enjoyed was David versus Goliath, besides the stupid fucking title.
No, Cambodia is like a three tribe season.
Oh,
it's like Beauty's Brains and Brawn. Just kind of stupid, but
yeah. Who is better at Survivor? The people who can win challenges, the people who can think, or the pretty people?
I mean, plenty of pretty people have made it far. Just look at Amanda.
Yeah, look at Amanda, a literal oh my god! Did you know that we're going on a tangent here? Did you know that Amanda once was in a commercial for the 3DS?
No, I did not.
Let me see if I can find it again.
Amanda, look, Amanda's literally the epitome of like just a girl who's like really pretty and just kind of stupid.
Yeah, I don't even think that she's stupid. I just think that she's bad at explaining herself.
I don't think she's very smart. I feel like, you know who deserved better? Fucking, Cerise?
Cerise always deserves better.
Cerise.
Okay, I found it. It stars Joel McHale, whoever the fuck that is.
Oh, he's the guy from Community. If you ever watched that show.
Alright, I'll send it to you. I can't, like, watch it on the thing, but I'll put it in general in case y'all want to see it. Even though, I'll just put in the stream with guests. I don't think many.
And then we need to go back to doing our dialogue.
Yeah. The inner gate has been breached! They sent Titania after us! It was terrible! It's only a matter of time before they break the inner walls! Shit. Finn, do you want to use Oath? Hello?
Oh, is she one of the models?
Yes.
She is very pretty.
No, Amanda is literally a model. Or at least that was her job at some point. I'm not sure what she does now.
She was in a really bad, like, direct-to-TV movie.
Probably. Let's see. Which one is she? She's the one holding the black 3DS.
Like, I felt like Amanda... Okay, actually, we'll finish this dialogue and then I'll rant about Amanda.
All right.
I'll be so...
Thank
That
you.
was fast. We didn't even get a chance to react. Or to rest.
We were doing fine, guys. Is there anything else we can do? King Peleus has worked so hard to find the answer. Was it for nothing?
Yeah,
Yes.
you killed him for nothing.
Yeah.
The entire Daean plot since part 1 has been complete nonsense, and I wish it weren't in the game. Like, nothing would change if you just made Micaiah and Soth NPCs. Nothing. There must be something. A rumor? Old folklore? That Taylor Swift album? Anything.
We're gonna summon a dark god, and we're gonna kill him.
Are we going to purposely summon a dark god to break the contract?
I wouldn't be surprised if it went
At this
through.
point,
Yeah,
I
that's
would
probably worth
actually
getting.
say it's somewhat in character for Micaiah to do that, given the whole lighting people on fire thing. Oh, it better not
Hold
be
on.
this.
Lady Almeida seemed to know something about the blood pact.
Peleus, did you not
What
talk to your fucking mom about it? Sorry, I just need a minute to process that if the answer is literally with Peleus's mom.
In the thick of it, she recognized the mark of the pact on Peleus' arm right away, like she'd seen one before.
Oh my god.
If the answer was just ask why didn't you tell your mom about this, you dipshit? We killed you over this. Well, technically you killed yourself with assistance, but... No, what the fuck, Peleus? What the fuck? You're right. Why didn't I realize it sooner? Why didn't he realize it?
Why didn't...
Why are we all idiots? What happened to, like,
Every
smart
single person in
characters? What
Dayan
happened?
is stupid. Every single person in Dayan has a double-digit IQ, except for maybe Soph.
Yeah, Soph is just along for the ride because he's a simp.
Soph just, like... Soph doesn't have it in him to stop Micaiah from doing the... doing the Micaiah things. He's just like, I can't stop you from doing this, but I guess I can help protect you from from the consequences of your own fucking actions.
Except he then nearly kills him.
Yeah. General, it's no use. We can't hold them off any longer. Enemy troops have broken through and are headed this way. Escape while you can. No, I must find Lady Almeida. Everything depends on it. Micaiah sees the future with the idiot orb. Okay. Cheryl, if you're still here.
Break down that gate. They won't come out. We'll just let ourselves in.
Yeah.
All forces, advance.
Soph is a smart man who is unable to make smart decisions when it concerns Micaiah.
He's a simp.
Ike, we have a problem. A big problem. All the battlefield chaos is starting to really affect the Lagoos. They're on the verge of losing control, and I can't stop them, Ike. If they find Micaiah, they're going to tear her apart. I guarantee it.
Oh no.
Honestly, she kind of deserves it at this point, so I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, Mia literally giving Micaiah to the wolves.
We need to get them under control. We're Screamier.
I think when you try to, like, set people on fire, your innocence is just completely waived. Sheesh, what a relief to finally have the end of this thing in sight.
And now it's a 100-year-old man in a twink body.
God, I hate... Yeah, you're right. Didn't we learn this in Path of Radiance and just get completely blown away by it?
Yes.
Yes.
I can never look at this character the same.
I can't believe what a fight the Dayan army put up, especially considering the numbers.
They're complimenting you.
They are.
Yeah, we really turtled them. Huh.
I did save the one where Leth complimented my strategy and said that she'd never seen it before.
I'm surprised she said that, considering you've seen it every fucking
every map. Leth just forgot what happened in Path of Radiance, and also Part 2. Wait a minute. Hey, Oki, what the heck is that on the horizon?
It's flying towards us. The flopping. The sound's heavier than a wyvern. It sounds huge.
I don't think you've had, like, a consistent voice for Oki ever. Which is fair, because this character talks, like, way more than you think he talks.
I don't know. I don't really know what to do with him. He's just Ganondorf.
It's fair. He's just white Ganondorf.
Oh, shit. Oh, this ain't gnarly. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. All units get down now.
What a surfer sounds like when he's trying to be urgent.
Oh shit, it's a dragon.
It's Dragonoid from Bakugan. Oh, wait, no, he's not red.
Is it Nasir? Oh shit, he's firing. What the hell?
Dragon pulls on.
He's firing his laser.
He's using Dragon Rage.
Ooh.
Oh, we're just killing the castle, okay.
Awesome.
Who is this?
I don't know. Let's think. It could be Nasir. It could be Ina. It could be Kurth Naga, I guess. It could also just be like the Dragon
dragons?
King.
Maybe it's Ashnard making a return.
Wasn't Ina like a pink dragon?
Ina was pink. Nasir was white. Oh, hi, Alencia.
What the fuck is going on? What is happening?
Oh, it is Xena. All of you are ordered to throw down your weapons and cease fighting. Do this for your own welfare.
Well, Ina's on the horse with Alencia.
Yeah.
I don't know what
So
the fuck the dragon
I don't.
is.
Wait, it's Ina's husband.
Oh.
You remember that dragon that Ashnard was riding?
Yeah, and Ina was getting cucked, and that's why she was so pissed.
Yeah, exactly.
Ashnard was fucking her husband?
Yes. And
Allegedly?
also riding him into battle. So both kinds of riding.
Okay.
I cannot believe I just said that.
Me is turning into a heathen.
Well, I'm glad Alencia's here, because, like, Ike is cool, but he hasn't had much to do in this game. And then Micaiah
Ina.
is shit, so Alencia probably ends up being the
Alencia.
best lord in this game.
What's going on here?
Why is Ike Italian?
What's going
What's going on here?
Speaking of Italians, Tifa. Hog.
Right, Tifa's Italian now. So I guess this means, I guess we know who won the ship war, after all? It's a black dragon at Goldoa.
It's a barn. What the hell's going on here? Why are you asking me? All I know is that I'm not ready to step up to a big black dragon. You see that blast? Huh. Point taken. All units retreat. Platoon commanders, gather your men.
And they just look around casually. What just happened? Why did the Apostles' army leave? And what was that horrible sound? Micaiah, there's a hole in your castle. How? There's a hole in your castle, Micaiah. I feel like this is an underreaction.
Did they not notice the massive fucking dragon?
Micaiah! Don't know who. Oh, it's Kurth Naga? Question mark? It is Kurth Naga. Kurth, where have you been? I haven't seen you since you left for home. How did you even get here? Why would you even come to a horrible place like this? And even Micaiah doesn't like Dane. Why are you still fighting for them?
Oh, I guess this is me. I wanted to save you. And my sister as well.
So was it actually Kurth Naga that was the dragon? I guess so. Hi, Micaiah. I wanted to save you by destroying part of your castle. I hope you don't mind. Your sister? She's here? Oh, her sister's... Or his sister's probably, what's her face? Almeida. No, I don't think so. I'm just very confused right now. The furries are here! Protect the maiden with your lives!
So true.
Stop! Stand down, all of you! I know I'm fighting on the side of racism, but that doesn't mean you have to be racist right now.
So true.
I hate Micaiah.
Don't be a hater, be a lover.
I definitely feel like the longer this game goes on, the more these streams just come into the Let's Shit on Micaiah show.
Did you ever like her?
I thought she was like kind of neat in part 1.
Well, she was pretty inoffensive then.
She was like inoffensive
she was
in part
Jesus.
1. She was kind of Jesus. Also, like, most of the reason I didn't like her was because she kept fucking dying.
Mm,
Queen Nayla, Raphael.
understandable.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Nyla probably had the good sense to run away from Ike. Or not Ike's group, but maybe run away from the big fucking dragon. It's alright, Micaiah. It'll be alright. Please tell me we get to go back to Ike.
The Black Dragon. It's Prince Krifnaga? Sheesh. I thought the lions got big.
Ike, do you know what a
You know what I
dragon
mean?
is? Ike, do you know what a dragon is?
Yeah, it's like a pretty big lizard.
I guess Krithnog is going to show Ike his big dragon.
Ike is accounted for, thank you very much.
Haha, it's the sun, is it? I thought maybe the Dragon King had shrunk a bit in his old age.
I did not notice, Seb. I do not actually follow Big Ouch Fan on Twitter.
Oh no, God
You all
damn
know
it.
the dragon, Prince Goldoa? Thank you for not being here, Tack.
Amazing.
Yeah. Goldoa hosted a meeting of Lagoo's royalty 3 years ago. That's when Tibarn and I met him. Cheryl.
Valencia and I met him around the same time. So he was a nice kid, except that he's older than all of us put together.
Even, like... I guess dragons live up to, like, 2,000 years. We've established this. The beasts go for, like, 400, and lions go for 600. So I guess, yeah, if we're not counting Racin, or I mean Tibarn, I guess that is true. Tibarn might, like, tip the scales.
Hey, how old is Tabarn? Is he like...
God, I'm gonna have to pull this up again now.
It's okay, you don't have to.
Well, I'm going to.
Look what I've done, Finn.
I just want to finish this game.
Don't you know this game does not have an ending?
I mean, we're pretty close to the end of chapter 3.
Alright, so assuming the average human lifespan is about 70 years, the beasts can live to be 7 times 5 is 7, 14, 21, 28, 30.
Oh, we're making me do math? We're
God
definitely...
damn
like
it.
around 420 years old. And then 700 years old for, like, the birds, 1,000 years for the herons, and 2,000 for the dragons.
So Kurt Naga, it's okay to simp for him because he's 9,000 years old.
He's probably, like, in the hundreds still. But I guess he could be older than, like, these four. Ike and Alencia aren't adding much. Skirmir's probably in, like, the neighborhood of, like, 200? No, but that's, like... God, the fact that these age half as fast as... Or, like... They age slower, so I guess 200 seems applicable. You know what? This is making my head hurt. Let's move on.
That's what you were saying.
The prince hopes to avoid the complete destruction of Dayan and its people. He wishes to stop the fighting. We would like to ask you to implement a ceasefire and hold a peace talk. And then Micaiah is going to say no.
How does this game even end?
Nobody knows, because this game has no ending. Len, if you're still in chat, you can back me up, right? This game never ends. They just keep adding new chapters. We still haven't solved if Soren is going to grow old with Ike, or just very much outlive Ike. I saw a really depressing fic where Soren did outlive Ike by several hundred years, and it was
Jesus Christ.
really awful, and I regretted reading it because it just made me sad.
Did you read the whole thing?
Like, even if he couldn't he just, like, choose to, like, die with
Yes.
Ike?
Yeah, it was a
Why would he
one-shot,
kill himself?
so I did read the whole thing.
I mean, it's romantic.
No, it's not. Can someone clip Cheryl romanticizing suicide?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Len. Every time we finish a part, it procedurally generates a new one. Also, while you're here, what do you think of, like, a roguelike, but with Fire Emblem mechanics? So there's just randomly generated maps.
Can we finish this dialogue?
No.
No, I was talking to chat. We have attempted to hold peace talks with Dayan on multiple occasions. They refuse to listen to reason and instead choose to fight. Wah, wah, wah.
I mean, kind of based.
Can we talk about how Cheryl read Romeo and Juliet one too many times and now thinks it's okay to kill yourself with your partner?
Everyone makes the mistake of thinking Romeo and Juliet is romantic.
Your partner for like a 100 years and be like, wow.
Cheryl took like a Britlit class and read Romeo and Juliet and was like, wow, that's so romantic.
Wow, this is really deep.
Wilder Myth is kind of like an FE roguelike, very cool game.
Wait, no, we need to assign everyone in the stream of fucking Shakespeare play because Mia would definitely be Hamlet. No, Mia would be Macbeth.
I actually acted in a parody of Macbeth at one point. I was the lead witch.
Why is that I don't even remember how Hamlet goes.
When we actually performed it, the one time we performed it, we lost a critical prop halfway through. So half of the dialogue with the witches had to be improvised because we no longer had the magic 8-ball.
No.
That's so funny.
At some point I was like, okay, but if the magic 8-ball were here and you were using it, what would it say? And then another one, I just shook another witch like an 8-ball. We have no time to waste on people who choose war over peace at every turn. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, I'm more familiar with the parody of Macbeth than actual Macbeth, though, so you're gonna have to give me a refresher on this one.
Basically, a guy goes insane because of some witches.
Yeah, that sounds about right, except I'm both the guy and the witch.
Yes. I would be the 2001 movie of Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio, where it's set in modern day.
God, that was awful. I hated that movie.
You're just a hater.
I will say, Leonardo DiCaprio was very good to look at in that. He certainly let himself go.
Okay, now let's finish the dialogue, and then I'll simp.
Your people are waiting for you in Begnion. Is that what presses you?
It's not just that. All this strife and chaos has affected the medallion. It's shining brighter each day.
Oh my god, no one gives a fuck about the medallion.
Oh,
Please just
Romeo and Juliet was a cool movie. I enjoyed that movie a lot. That one actually is romantic, Cheryl, because they don't die in the end.
What? Wait, what?
Cheryl,
you never saw Romeo and Juliet?
No. Oh, the one with gnomes?
The one with garden gnomes. It was like the only kids movie my dad ever really enjoyed.
Well,
Cheryl,
I never watched it.
Cheryl,
I read the line about the medallion and shining brighter.
And then Finn, you responded, "Who gives a fuck about the medallion?"
Oh, that's right, Mia.
No, that can't be. The blue flame burns once more. I enjoyed it. It still holds a special place in my heart. I'm sure it's not as good now that I'm, like, old as opposed to when I was 8 or so. The light that radiates from the medallion looks like blue fire. It's the flaming aura that earned the medallion its other name. The Fire Emblem. Title drop.
Title drop.
Whoa.
The Fire Emblem title drop? Wah, wah, wah.
It's not so fucking based.
The flames on the Fire Emblem title drop indicate the awakening of the Dark God.
Holy shit.
About the Dark God. Dude, I've literally played like 5 games within the past year that have the same fucking plot about saving the 4 elemental crystals, and one of them was literally about rehabilitating a fucking war criminal, and it still makes more sense than this plot. It's still more enjoyable.
Yeah. I don't know, the plot kind of went off the rails once we put Dan back into it. Valencia's plot in part 2 was fantastic. I wish we got a whole game of that. Also, Snowy Moogle is rating with a party of 3. Thank you, Paul. I hope your stream went well.
Paul, why do you hate muscular women?
Oh god, here we go. If the war is allowed to continue, nothing can stop the Dark God's awakening. We must halt this fighting.
I mean, why not give the Dark God a try?
It might be a better character than fucking Micaiah.
Can we have a little bit of the Dark God, just as a treat?
If there is a way to stop the fighting, we shall do everything in our power to aid in that effort. We have pursued peace since this began. Wah, wah, wah. Oh yeah, no, Alencia could have absolutely carried a game on her own. Then let us wait until Prince Kurthnaga returns. He is speaking with the leader of Dayan now. Which I guess is legally Micaiah. No, it's probably Almeida.
Alencia, what are you doing here? Did Ina and Kurf ask you to bring him to this battle?
No, that wasn't the case. Prince Kurthnaga and I ran into each other on our way here.
I feel like Zygarde 10% should have had adaptability.
No.
But Thousand Arrows is so based.
We are actually in Dayan to look for Count Bastian of Fire.
Oh my god, it's Lucia. Oh.
Yeah, or even like Alencia and Ike. Actually, just with like Ike retaining his role in the plot, but Alencia just gets more chapters instead of anything Micaiah does.
Dude, if Micaiah was just like a side character, she would have been fine.
Yeah. Like, you could literally make Micaiah a side character, and none of the plot would have been impacted in a relevant way.
Lucia, you're here too.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works, where she goes, I go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Russian.
Where's Putin?
Well, he's back just preparing war on the Ukraine. You know how it is, right? Stream went well, was blazing blue. I'm glad to hear. I cannot let Her Majesty out of my sight. You know that. Last time I did, I got my hair cut, and now I'm a lot less pretty. Bastion.
Oh,
He's been good about sending reports into me until recently.
are we gonna get Bastion in Radiant Dawn? Punk, 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 punk.
I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot who Bastion was for, like, when he first appeared in this game. Or was first mentioned. Oh.
Yo, Daddy?
He was searching for the Black Knight, right?
Why just...
Wait, that's it? Oh.
Yeah, you know, the BBC, Big Black Knight with a C.
After the Mad King's War, Benyon sent an envoy to investigate war crimes committed under Ashnard's reign. And also
gee,
Micaiah's
it's
reign.
Bastion.
Yeah, more war
That's fair,
criminals.
Paul. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for tuning in. I hope your stream went well.
Wait, it's our question. Muscular woman. Why?
Yeah, Paul, why do you hate muscular women?
If he doesn't answer, I'll pass it on to him at the end of the stream.
Paul was much more based when he was going through his twink with a can of Monster Energy drink arc.
Which character was that?
No, did you? Okay, Mia doesn't remember that, but Cheryl does.
Oh no!
No.
No! Why would you do this to me?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't believe you remember that, Mia.
Not willingly.
That was
Black
such a
Knight
glorious
had
day when
already
Monster
left Dane
tweeted on
before the
Twitter.
Empire's observer arrived. Where he went remains a mystery. That was the last piece of information we received from Bastion. Then he sent word saying that something more important had come up with regards to Crimea. He's been missing ever since. I haven't heard a single word from him.
Uh-oh.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Are you okay?
I'm getting a drink.
Okay.
I
Cheryl,
had to get it out of the bottom drawer of my fridge, but like there was stuff blocking my fridge.
Bastion likes to keep his secrets. He's probably just laying low somewhere. You know, I heard from an anonymous source he might be interested in that what's call it NFTs. I don't really know what that is, but
hasn't Soren told you about that already, or?
I don't know. I don't really listen.
That's fair. You don't have to worry about them. They're illegal in Crimea, you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my god, the character portraits do blink.
Wait, you didn't notice that?
I probably noticed it before, but Steph pointed out, and I just noticed Lucia blink, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm not so sure. He must have found something important, some new piece of information that he had to pursue. I ordered Jeffrey to watch over Crimea, and came here to begin a search for Bastion.
It's too dangerous for you and Lucia to travel by yourselves. Why don't you come with us?
I can't
Everyone would
believe
love having
Leftists
you
wanted
around.
to legalize NFTs in Crimea. Exactly. Sanaki would be the type of person to legalize NFTs, too.
Would you say that Lucia supported the Russian invasion of Crimea and further occupation, especially when Vladimir Putin
Lucia is
sent his
literally from Crimea,
soldiers
so...
undercover to, without any identification, to start taking over Ukrainian towns in that Crimea region?
I feel like if I answer this in any way, shape, or form, I'll end up on a list somewhere in Russia, so... I'm gonna plead silence here. Thank you, Ike. We'd gladly accept the offer. Hey, the two good lords in this game. Together at last. Imagine Imagine a game where Alencia got more chapters of her like ruling Crimea and shit. With her as the viewpoint character.
Could be based.
Why do you know OU said Blissey? I'm just trying to copy some bill.
Are we dead? We're
even
dead.
good?
No, we're not dead.
Is Blissey even good?
It's still Blissey.
I guess it's like,
Sure.
I don't know. Isn't the best special attacker Lele, who just kind of clips Psyshock?
Maybe I should build a team with like Blissey plus Magirna. Not for OU.
What other tier?
I'm trying to build some stag right now. I have a really funny team with Pixie Plate, Boom Burst, Sylveon. It's pretty based.
So Sylveon gets Boom Burst because Eevee gets it? Is that it?
Yeah, Blissey's A-. I don't know why there's no Blissey teams.
To be fair, that was in Kyurem meta. I'm not sure Blissey exists in post Kyurem meta.
Well, Blissey wouldn't be good in Kyurem. I mean, with Kyurem around, because it just pressure skulls it.
I guess. Apparently Specs was what got Kyurem banned, because that guy wanted to not ban Choice Specs, but ban Freeze Dry.
Yeah, it was like some Ice Skull Plate set, because it just like it's super strong. Ooh, I could build with Halucha. You can give it a
endgame from Pain Awakening. We have made it to 3 endgame.
Oh my god! Endgame! Like
no, not the fucking Dawn Brigade again. I'm so sick of these people. A blood pact?
Can I be Raisin?
Yeah, you can be Raphael.
Oh. Wait, where's Raisin?
Raisin is barely in this game. I think Raisin's back in, like, Birdland.
No, Mia, it's not Raisin, it's Raisin.
Right, I think Raisin is back in Birdland.
Thank you. Ooh, I could build Aurora Veil. Ooh, maybe I should do that.
A blood pact? A piece of parchment forced you into this hopeless war?
Sounds about right.
Raphael.
Oh, sorry. How terrible. I'm sorry for what you've been put through, Micaiah, even though it's all your fault.
It's pretty much exclusively her fault. Cheryl, do you want to be Toronio?
Oh, sure. Guys, I got divorced. Did you know that?
We knew that, Toronio. Do you have anything to add to this conversation besides your divorce, or?
Well, besides the fact that I want to see my kids again, the uprising in this empire continues, and the Apostles' people await her return as they fight against the Senate. You know, my kids await my return. Casualties mount each day.
Toronio, do you even pay child support?
We know how urgently the Apostles' army needs to reach the empire, like how urgently I need to reach.
Toronio, do you even pay child support?
You know, enough about that. Can we talk about the Apostles' army need to reach the empire?
Are you okay?
This bit is golden.
It's a great bit, and it's canon.
However, if we let their army pass our day in, the Senate will surely invoke the Blood Pact and destroy us. Just like my relationship.
I hate you. You're a whore.
Raphael.
But why haven't you told the Apostles' army all this? Surely an alliance between your army and theirs could overcome the Senate.
Seth says, after this fight, Teronio is going to go home and heat up 2.5 Hot Pockets before falling asleep to football. Seems right.
You're so disgusting, Cheryl.
It's so good. It's such funny. Oh wait, I have another line.
You have more lines.
Attacking the Senate is not an option for us. If it were, we would have been. We would have marched against them when this all started. If we were to side with Ike, the Senate would use the curse against us. The death of the Senate will not stop the curse.
This plot would be so much better if it was just like Pelias getting manipulated because he's naive and stupid, and not Pelias signing a cursed piece of paper that there's no way around.
I think you just hate phenomenal writing.
What is better writing, Finn? This game or Final Fantasy V?
We don't. Okay, here's the thing. Appa 5's plot kind of made sense, but it was also just, I felt like just a bunch of like Deus Ex Machinas just slapped together. This game is just like, it's like Final Fantasy V's plot never tried to be like really good. I mean, it tried some, but this plot tries so hard. It tries so hard to be good, and it's
really
just
hard.
bad.
Yeah, and I do like the idea of like getting to see the different nations' viewpoints in a cross-continent war. But
It's
one of
just
those
boring.
viewpoints has no fucking reason to exist.
Yeah, no, it's really bad.
And the more time we spend with this viewpoint, the worse the game's plot gets. Soth. Which one of us is Soth? I think it's Finn.
No matter what happens, the end result remains the same. The obliteration of Dayan.
Yeah, no, the Blood Pact is really dumb. And I hate it. And I will continue to shit on it until it's no longer relevant. Raphael.
What tragedy? Is there any hope for Dayan at all?
There is one person who holds a glimmer of hope for all of us. The person Pelias could have asked rather than just deciding, hey, Micaiah, you need to kill me right now, no questions asked. Yeah. Yeah, like that would make sense. Or again, you could just have Izuka still be here influencing Pelias to make shitty decisions. Like, they literally had the perfect character to just supply Pelias with, like, Benyon propaganda, and they decided, nah, we're gonna write him out after Act 1, because that would make sense. Like, Queen Almeida, I know I killed your son, but I promise I can... Well, I can't bring him back. I'm not actually Jesus. I'm just kind of Jesus. You know what? Let's start this again. Queen Almeida. Queen Almeida, what do you know about the Blood Pact? You know something, don't you? I saw the look on your face. You noticed something even before Pelias told us about the pact. And you didn't do anything. Why the fuck did you not do anything to your own fucking son? And then you get upset that he died. You could have stopped this, Almeida. You could have stopped this for all of us, but no. And a man died because of it. I had to commit a war crime because of it.
Mia, murder isn't a war crime.
I meant lighting people on fire.
But
Gonna
she
go out on
did
a limb and
also
say that
assist in
qualifies.
the murder.
Okay, there is another worked somehow. Like, it worked because they took There Is Another and made it work. At least in Return of the Jedi. We don't discuss the sequel trilogy here. Because no plot device in the sequel trilogy actually worked.
Mia, just say the line.
If there's something you know that we don't, please tell us.
Cheryl.
Lady Almeida?
I've done enough already. It's done.
No, you
Finished.
haven't done me.
Nothing matters anymore.
Oh my god, I swear to fucking god, if it's like, oh, you need the person to be alive to, like, if they die, the blood pact is sealed forever.
There's nothing we can do. My Pelvis is... He's...
My pelvis.
Look, if he had just asked you about this, he wouldn't be dead, so really it's your fault.
Hey, let me grieve.
Okay, can I blame him then? Because really, if he just asked you about this, you seem to know something.
Sure.
Well, why didn't he ask you? Why didn't you tell him? I
don't know if
guess
you
it
per
stops
se.
with me for, like, having to kill him, but I didn't want to kill him, I swear. He was one of the people I didn't want to kill.
I guess.
Oh, hello, Krithnaga.
Oh,
They're totally related.
hold on. Yeah, they got the same hair. Hold on.
Like, I don't know where Sephiron fits in, but they're totally related.
Almeida, get a hold of yourself.
Kurth?
I can't pretend I know what you're going through, but for my pelvis' sake, you must control yourself. Remember that your son made his final sacrifice in order to protect the people of Dan. Honor his memory now and help us.
You're right, Kurth. I'll try.
That's all it took? That's
Cool.
literally if someone was like, can you help us? And you were like, no, I'm really depressed right now. And someone else was like, well, what if you were just a bit happier? They're like, you know what? You're right.
Oh, thank you, Lady Almeida. Now, what can you tell us about the Blood Pact?
... Independent era. Year 626.
But no one fucking cares.
A terrible plague swept through Dan, killing over 1,000 people. That's
So
a
I
lot
did
of
my math
people in
right,
Dan.
cool.
I remembered more of that disease.
Oh, this was like recently?
King Ashnar took the throne after the plague killed most of the royal family, including his father.
Wait, no, don't do this to Path of Radiance. That game's plot was fine. Don't involve the Blood Pact in Path of Radiance, please.
The tragedy is still fresh in my mind, just like my marriage.
I still need to process that apparently the Blood Pact was invoked, like, right before Path of Radiance. What the fuck? Like, no, don't do this.
No, do it. Do it harder.
That's what she said?
That was the joke, yes.
No! Fucking hell. Don't infuse the Blood Pact into a better game than this.
That was no disease. It was the curse of a blood pact. Haha, yeah. Get owned.
This is great.
Yeah, I thought it was hundreds of years ago, too.
It was all plotted by my husband in a bid to claim the throne of Dan. That's right.
Who's her husband?
Ashnar.
Wait, was this a thing before?
Yeah, there was a plague that, like, killed a bunch of people in Dan, and then that's how Ashnar got on the throne, but... Why does it have to be a fucking blood pact? It could have just been a normal-ass plague.
Ashnar tricked his father into signing a blood pact with a traveling wise man. Ashnar convinced the king that he was signing a contract to procure the services of the wise man, which was true in a fashion.
I don't even want to continue reading this.
Mia, just read it.
With the pact signed, Ashnar had the wise man invoke the curse. My husband looked on in triumph as the royal family began to wither.
Wouldn't this also have, like, a shot of killing Ashnard?
You know, it's a good question.
Don't look too close into it.
The power of the curse killed every royal in line for the throne. It was brilliant.
Stop simping.
You would simp too for his giant monster.
Shut up.
With no one to block his way to the throne, Ashnar executed his master stroke. He killed his
He got a
father
master stroke.
and took the crown from his head.
Yeah, I want to know, like, she married him, and he did this, and she's just like, yeah, buddy.
King Ashnar killed his own father, the King of Dan. What about the others? 1,000 people died for this insane plot. It's kind of wacky. There's no point in dwelling on old wounds. Besides, the peasants didn't matter. They had no vision. Ashnar, on the other hand.
I feel like she's literally about to come telling the story.
What's important is what happened after the king's death. Ashnard was cursed by the blood pact.
Oh, did the blood pact specify that?
This is such a long story to just tell us the fucking information.
Please just tell us the important parts. He wasn't cursed? But how is that possible?
Are you fucking kidding? Oh, okay.
I swear to God if this ends on a cliffhanger.
In order to break the curse of the blood pact, 2 conditions must be met.
And you'll hear about them in the next chapter.
The destruction of the document itself and the death of the one bound to it. Either condition by itself is not enough. Wait, what? Are you fucking serious?
Oh, so Peleus did have to die then.
Yeah, but we need to kill the fucking paper.
Where the fuck is the paper? Are we just gonna, like, make peace and then have Sanaki go pull it from a filing cabinet somewhere?
This is just quest for paper.
That would be the perfect way to end this, because it would be so incredibly underwhelming and pointless. So since Ashnard is so good in bed, it doesn't matter what he did, I guess?
Well, he did have a giant sex dungeon.
I watched it happen. Ashnard killed his father and tore apart the pact. It was kind of hot.
I despise everything to do with this fucking blood pact. We're gonna burn every single piece of paper in Dayan. Or Begnion.
And before my eyes, the mark of the pact faded from the dead king's heart.
Wait, so why was she so upset when Peleus died? He had to.
I mean, you can still be upset at his death having to happen because he's.
Yeah, but choosing it didn't work when she knew how to fix it.
Well, yeah, it didn't work because they didn't tear the paper.
So I'm guessing, like, she knew it had to happen at some point, but she wasn't prepared for, like, watching her own child die.
The destruction of the document and the death of the one bound.
I don't know. Like, I'm more sympathetic to Almeida on that
Sounds like-
front, but also less sympathetic to Almeida because of the whole, like, going along with this plan thing.
She also simped the entire time she told the story.
Mm-hmm. How could you, Almeida? How could you not tell us? You knew all along.
I don't know. How could you sit there and watch Soak die, Micaiah?
Yeah, because I'm terrified. And a little evil bitch. I knew that once you found out the truth, you would butcher my dear son to save your doomed country.
That is true. Dan isn't worth it.
I would have done anything to save my Pelvis. That's why I didn't say anything. How could I?
Have you considered seeing a doctor about your pelvis, Almeida? You sound like you're in pain.
In the end, though, it wasn't enough.
Almeida, you are stronger than this. You were always the brave one when we were young.
Huh?
I know you grieve, but grieving will not bring my pelvis back. Now is the time when you must be strong. To put my Pelvis' spirit to rest, help carry out his dying wish, and ensure the safety of his homeland.
But he was everything to me. How can I go on without it?
And you know what,
lived for
Almeida?
hundreds of years, just
All the
continue.
1,000+ people that died because of your participation in the last blood pack were everything to someone too.
No.
Just no.
I am still here, my dear sister. You still have family, and you still have my pelvis. Please
No,
give
she
it back.
doesn't have
No.
a pelvis anymore. That's the problem.
Can I have my missing pelvis back?
No.
Sister?
I kind of need it.
Lady Almeida is your sister?
Yeah,
Oh
didn't
my
you
god.
look like that? I received your message, my sister, and came and have come to help. Please, Almeida, allow me to protect Dan for you and my missing pelvis. Do not lose hope. You are not alone anymore and never shall be again. We'll even sleep in the same bed.
Oh, Curve Naga, thank you. I'm so sorry for everything I put you and Father through. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Your fucking voice for this character. It's so disgusting.
I think it works, like, weirdly.
It just sounds so slimy.
She's a slimy ass bitch.
Wow, calling women bitches? Not a good look.
I can call you a bitch too.
Yeah, I'm not a woman.
No, but you are a bitch.
Yeah?
Sir Ike, I've just received a very disturbing message from Prince Kurthnaga.
Don't tell me. No luck, right?
It's far worse than that. Prince Kurthnaga has decided to fight for Dan.
Oh, what the fuck? Why? You're supposed to stop them from fighting. Now he wants to fight us instead? Oh, this is just perfect. You know how fucking big he is?
Well, he has a good reason to side with them, but I am afraid I cannot tell you why.
Why?
Are you fucking serious? Wonderful. Just wonderful. So we still have to fight Dan, and they've added one of the supposedly neutral dragons of Goldoa to their fucking army. What the hell is going on here?
I'm sorry, EK. I will try to reason with Prince Kurth again. It was the prince's wish to come here. King Diginsia knows nothing of this visit. Be that as it may, for a prince of a dragon tribe to stand on a battlefield, it is unacceptable. I must talk him out of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ina. I know you're doing your best to, wait. Are you talking to him with that stone?
You could just tell Ike. This entire problem would be solved if we... Like, I joked about it earlier, but we literally have Sanaki. If we get Sanaki to, like, find the document and break it, problem solved. Yes, we dragons have the power to sense the presence of our allies. If that ally is someone we care for very much, we can communicate telepathically. With the sending stone, we can use this telepathy across extreme distances.
Do people in Fire Emblem generally dislike Micaiah? Because I feel like they should.
Micaiah is an extraordinarily controversial character, from what I can tell.
What's there to be? What controversy is there? She's a war criminal.
I don't know. I know some Micaiah defenders, or I knew them.
What do you mean you knew them?
It's someone I don't talk to anymore, not because they are a Micaiah defender.
But that is another good reason to ask.
That is another good reason.
So true.
I just hope he listens to me. We can't afford to fuel the flames of the Fire Emblem. Title drop.
Oh my god. Ugh, it's almost dawn. Do what you can to convince the prince to stay out of this. The dawn of Endgame. I would have preferred to avoid a fight, but once again, Makai isn't giving us much of a choice.
Isn't that the fucking truth? Ain't that the motherfucking truth?
What's the truth?
We don't want to fight, but Micaiah isn't giving us a choice. Wait, where's the KDP?
The Virgin stopping being friends with people because they're conservatives, and the
Where's the
base ending
chat?
friendships because they're Micaiah defenders.
I will do my best, Sir EK. Oh my god, we're finally here. That was a lot of dialogue. There will probably be a lot more dialogue, so I'm gonna call it here.
We could start the next chapter's dialogue.
Want to do like an FFA instead? I can call in Kaz.
Yeah, we can do some FFAs on stream or not on stream.
Yeah, I think I'll call the stream here because this feels like a good place to stop. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back on Monday with more Kalos Crystal, then hopefully Thursday with more of this. No, there's no info conversations, so we have nothing to do here.
Yeah, it's Endgame.
This game has been, it's like something that like, it's when you meet a new friend and you're like, wow, this person's really cool. And the longer you get to know them, the more you realize they're just batshit fucking insane. So you just stop being friends with them by the end.
Harsh, but honestly pretty accurate to the plot.
You're like, oh yeah, you know, this person's cool. And then they're like, you know, actually, you know, I don't think minorities deserve rights. And honestly, I'm actually going to consider just dropping some hot oil on some minorities over here. And also, you know, I just, you know, dragged you into this fight. So you're going to have to like fight this like person like with me, even though they're like super muscular. So you might get beat up yourself. And also, my friend just killed himself. Partially it was my fault. You know, I told him he should. So, you know, honestly, anyways, how are you doing?
Good night, everybody.